This is one of the largest, most sophisticated, complex machines ever built by humans. In the thousands of hours that this is going to spend in the air, if anything were to go wrong, even once, then the results could be catastrophic. So in this place, their job is to make sure that never happens. In the 8 years since the first of these massive planes came into service, 100 million people have flown on them. Remarkably, in all that time, not a single life has been lost in one due to malfunction. It is an extraordinary achievement. These machines have to work every day in the most extreme environment on the planet. They're being hammered by 100-mile-an-hour winds at temperatures below -50. This is engineering at the limit. But nothing lasts forever. Some of the A380s based here have now been operating for around 6 years. After 13 million air miles, they're being called in for a major aircraft MOT. Entire cockpit's just completely stripped away. See, this isn't just an oil change and a quick once over. This is how deep they go in terms of stripping it back. God, look at that. All the seats are completely stripped out. And if you look, you can actually see all the floorboards have been removed from the upper deck. There's great gaps. And you can see the whole structure, all the wiring, all the mechanics, all the hydraulics. This is the strip down. A380s are made up of around 4 million individual components. And over an 8-week period, engineers will carefully remove 1,600 key parts. Then they'll pore over every inch of the empty shell. Inside each of these huge hollow wings are 49 horizontal ribs that maintain the shape and structural integrity of it. And each one of those ribs is supported by lots and lots of brackets. And if I just grab this light and climb inside, you might be able to see them. In fact, there's one that's been removed and is being supported. So that one's, there was obviously something wrong with it. It's being replaced. But they look at these brackets to make sure that there's no cracks in them at all or any flaws in them. The idea is to find a micro crack before it can spread and become a serious problem. Left unattended, even the tiniest flaw could eventually bring down a giant plane. Sometimes you might get cracks that are too small to actually see with the naked eye, so they've got this little device here. It's an electronic flaw detector, and this is one of the brackets here, which I'm just going to have a little look at. If I just put this wand, connect it to the metal, there we go. You can hear that beep, and there's a big spike on the screen. Right there is a tiny, tiny crack. And it's this incredible attention to detail that is so important in terms of keeping these enormous things in the air and everybody safe.